here with Gordon. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
It's just me and you.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
Come on, man. Let's go.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
76. Hey, Zoo. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Hey, one set.
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Go, go. 42's the mic, boys. 42. 42's the mic. Time to go. Night, night. Mike. Hey, lift. Mike, lift. Check. Lift.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Open man, it's Allen. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a 2nd time.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. 54.
They'll run on 1st down. Morton. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Check 3.
They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Maverick. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, 5. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Now it's gone. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this 1st drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
76. Right there. 54. Right there.
Goff now looks to throw. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
11. Mike 42. Here we go, G. Get off the field. Check. 42's to Mike.
Here's Goff. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
And here it's just a simple question of whether or not the ball broke the plane. Well, I said it's simple. It's not really that simple. This could be really complicated.
We would love for it to be simple, to know that it did actually cross the plane of the goal line. But as you described, it is a difficult call. All it takes is a portion of the ball crossing that line. Now the officials have to determine if that happened.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Watch out.
They'll look to run with Henderson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Darrell Henderson, his 1st touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
56. Mike's 56. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Deuce.
Now they run from the gun with Gordon. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here we go. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. I don't even know why this team showed up. Mike, check 33. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. I got him. Mike, check 33. 33. Push him back. Push him over. Hey, check Mike 33. Check.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
This is taken at about the 14. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack. And that's what I'm seeing so far.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Target. Too low. Right there. 54. Right there. Right. Hey, Shell. Check. Bravo. Mike 5-4. Super. 5-4. Hey, tight.
Out of the gun. Draw. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Rams on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Mike's 54. Hey, Foxtrot. You better bring it. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Here we go, G.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Now Eckler. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
At the Cowboys' 35-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Check, crunch, crunch, crunch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
On a jet sweep, they get this to Cooks. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On second down, Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Your track, your track. Hey, I got him. That's me.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. Now Chandler Catanzaro for the field goal here. From the left hash, this from 37. Catanzaro's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Check 4, check 4.
This is Gordon. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Switch.
A give. Eckler running to the right. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Rock the screen. Start Mike 42.
Hey, Mike 7.
Mike 42. It's our field.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Mike's 4-2.
14. 14.
42. Mike 42. Bound to lose one.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Stay with your man. Check. 22, check. 22. Check. Slam. Check 26. Check 26.
Gordon. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Brett Maher now for the Cowboy field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Maher is good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. Well, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Hey, Mike's 42. Mike's 42. Oh, get him. Get him. Get him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
42. Mike 42.
Hey, Haywood.
Watch the ball. Mike 42. Mike 42. Watch the run.
To throw, it's gone. And oh, what a catch there by Allen. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
180. Mike 42. Looper 66. Hey, Charlie.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Let's go.
On 2nd and 9. Goff. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Woods, the intended receiver. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Watch the air.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He's going to air one out. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Flushed out, Murray fighting, lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Let's go, team. We got to step it up. Yeah, Jim. 56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike.
To throw on 3rd down, Murray. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
No room to be had there on the 1st down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He'll find Metcalf. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to the ground now with Gordon. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. 56. Mike, 56. I got you. I got you.
2nd down. Murray sets to throw. Steps away. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jerry Tillery able to drop him for a loss of a couple. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
56 for Mike. 56 is
On 3rd down, Murray. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And this one hits the crossbar, and it's no good. Oh, by the slimmest of margins, they're unable to tie this game. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was a crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
DC.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Black 20.
Mike 5-4. Switch. Check.
On first down, it's Morton. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back.
He goes to the 180.
Let's go, D. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey, 4 down.
Go, 12. Let's go.
42
From the 44, Goff. And a big loss here as he's taken down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll run on first down. It's Gordon, and this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 44, Murray flushed to his right. Now he's going to throw deep. It's caught inside the 25. 33 yards that time.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
play action. Now it's Murray. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Samson Abuka coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. This is Ronald Jones. Played his collegiate ball on this field for USC. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the 1st down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 5-yard line.
Maverick!
Mike 54. You run. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm coming.
Now you won.
Right there. 54 Mike. Watch QB drop.
From his goal line here, gone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick, and he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Check 13. Switch.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Murray on the sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Ready, ready. 18 Gator.
They'll try and sneak it here. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. Third and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Marr on for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Cowboys 17, Rams 13.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Stop your whining. Mike 42, Mike 42. What we got? What we got? What we got? 42's the mic, boys. 42. 42's the mic.
From the gun, here's Gone. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And Allen's got it. A gain of 22. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here is Eckler. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Goff going to give this one to Henderson. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Hey, Shell. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your... Hey, Alpha.
Check. 42's the mic. Check. 42's the mic.
From the 39, Goff. Being chased, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Taco Charlton in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Mike's 42. Mike's 42. Don't get nervous. Hey, Mike's 42. Mike's 42.
He'll look to throw. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
In your face.
On the jet sweep, they get this to Cooks. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
28-yard line.
Like 20.
42. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Mike 42. Mike 42. 42's the mic, boys. 42. 42's the mic.
Five.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Check. Mike 42.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Go. Check 31. Check 31. Bang, 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 bang.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
2 for 1. Hey, orbit.
42. Mike 42. Here we go. Mike 42. Mike 42. I'm coming.
Goff now to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Extra point good by Catanzaro, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. This is taken at his 4. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of it.
There at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Los Angeles, They move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Dallas, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Man, no, man.
Thanks for tuning in.
Man threw a corner route over Byron Jones, man. This, man. Poor boy. I know, man. We got 4 interceptions, and they wait till the very end to let them do it. That man is set up. Man, I ain't getting none of mine. Man, this is stupid, man. Crazy, man. What we? Stupid.